Going to the game, I'm going to be playing one of Rengar's strongest build right now, which is the tank Rengar. In this matchup, we're currently up against Vi, and in a Rengar versus Vi, this should be an advantage for Rengar because of the fact that we counters Vi's kit with only our second skill. We can cancel knockup if we're able to get our empowered second and deny her burst damage. But it does not mean that we're guaranteed to win the matchup because Vi's ganks are pretty strong, and if she's able to get really good ganks, she can help her team get ahead, which will make things harder for me. The clear that I'm doing is a red side clear, most likely gonna go for a full clear because when playing Rengar, it's pretty hard to gank when you're not yet level 5. Your gank pressure increases once you get your ulti, since this will allow you to become invisible, go through wards, and easily gank over extended lanes. Rengar's clear is quite simple. It's above average as compared to your normal jungler clear. And he has a lot of auto-attack animation. You just need to always auto-attack before using a skill so that you could clear more efficiently. I made a bit of a mistake there. I smited late because the red was about to reset, but it's okay. Our duo lane getting a kill at the top side, which is really good because if their Thresh goes behind, it's gonna be very hard for them to come back into the game. Looking at their composition, I look for lanes that are possible to gank. Jax is gankable once Malphite is level 5. Their jungler goes bot. I think he went for a Q flash, getting the Malphite down, so good job on her part. And this is what I mean, wherein even though we have a winning matchup, it does not mean that we guarantee the victory. Vi's ganks are pretty strong, and it's my job to try to contest the Vi or do plays elsewhere in the map. Now they're taking the bot tower, they're getting Jax pretty fed, and if you look at their late game composition, we don't want it to get there since they have Jax Kassadin, which are both very strong when we get to the later stages of the game. Going back to my clear, the only thing that's left is the Scuttle, and once I clear this, I would get level 5. I'm always hovering topside because that's a possible lane that I could go for, and looking at the wave, this is a perfect time for a tower dive because there's a wave on the tower, plus I will assume Jhin has no more spells. We immediately go in, we burst the Jhin down, even though we get hooked, the tower aggro went to the Karma, and with perfect timing, Twisted Fate was also able to help, and this is the power of our composition. With the Twisted Fate plus Rengar ulti, it should be easy to gank other lanes. Their Vi is doing a good job since they saw 4 of us topside. She is making an impact by camping this Malphite, helping Jax get ahead, plus getting our tower pretty low. This is very good for them because Jax destroys towers pretty fast, and if he's able to get a lead, it's gonna be very hard for us to take down this champion. I had to cover bot side because if I didn't cover, they would just get the tower. Jax is hitting the tower again, and Malphite is already there to cover, so this is one of the problems that I need to solve. Props on their jungler for capitalizing and making a play elsewhere in the map. But overall, we still should have an advantage, especially in the top side, since our Ezreal Karma is able to get a lead. Twisted Fate has a bit of a hard time against Kassadin, but their Kassadin is not yet that strong in this stage of the game. Thresh goes in, Landers the Vi, gets another good gank top side, and I try to look for a play in the mid lane, but there's a ward there, so I have no choice. I just want to cover the Twisted Fate so he can clear his wave, and then he can go for a safety back. With our duo lane down, I look at the bot side, and you always want to gank lanes that have crowd control, and seeing that Malphite has access to his ultimate, this is the perfect time to gank that lane. Vi's seen at the top side due to the control ward that I placed earlier, which is still there, and since I know that their jungler is actually going bot now, he wants to go for a gank onto the Malphite, I decide to go first, so I'll be first on the team fight. Jax goes in with the third skill, Malphite still has his ulti available, and we want to burst this Jax as soon as possible before the Vi is able to arrive. We're able to get a kill, their Kassadin is there, but our Twisted Fate is also there. I wait on the sideline, first skill, third skill for the snare, we get another kill, Kassadin Rift walks in, but I'm quite tanky, go inside the bush, nice stun by the Twisted Fate, and we get a huge punish against their comp. So that's what you need to do if you have a winning matchup, is to be able to counter gank your laners. Our duo lane is doing fine, and with the dragon spawning in 5 seconds, we should be able to get this freely unless there's a throw that happens. The opponents will most likely go for the Rift Herald and then take the bot tower since it's already at 1 HP. With Jax showing bot side, I know that this is gonna be at least a 4v4. Malphite is already adjusting. It's fine. Our early game is really good. They don't have the strong power spike yet, but with 2 control wards, this is gonna be a bit risky. I don't know where their Vi is. I see here at the top side, so this means that they're probably gonna go for the contest. I use my 3rd skill, and Jhin is giving some vision. Lantern also gives some vision. I'm gonna flip this, but nice coordination with the Ezreal ult plus Smite. Twisted Fate punishing the Kassadin for overextending, and seeing that their Vi is out of position, she just went back to base. We go for the Jhin instead. Proc our face rush, deal a lot of damage. Nice poke by the Karma, and we get a kill at the ADC. Jax shows up, punishes the Karma for having low HP. I have my 2nd skill. She ults me, but look at what I do. I immediately use my empowered 2nd, plus face rush. We're able to easily escape their crowd control. Malphite gets caught, uses the ulti, last ditch effort. Thresh takes him down. I have smite. I'm trying to get my HP back, buying time for my team to be able to respond. And seeing that 2 members are dead, Twisted Fate gets caught. Really good play by them, getting us out of position and punishing us for it. Kassadin is able to freely farm topside, and I want to take this Herald. I ping my team to go, but looking at the HP, they're able to safely secure it. Good Lantern by Thresh. They're able to escape. Oh! Thresh goes in, Karma goes and rather gets a kill. And all around, it's quite even, us getting Dragon and them getting a Herald. The only problem here is that their Kassadin is scaling. He's able to farm freely at the top side, which is not good for us. Twisted Fate uses the ulti, so I immediately know where their position is. And there's no one here at the top side. Vi goes for the Rift Herald mid. I can't do anything about it. The tower's just gonna fall down. That's why I just proceed to go to the bot side and try to get a trade on the tower. They get first tower. Twisted Fate dies top side. Kassadin has the advantage of the matchup there, and they are able to scale freely despite us doing a good job on their duo lane early on. After going back to base, I look at my camps, they're all up, and this is something that I want to do first before doing anything else in the map. Even though I have ulti, I just want to clear the red and possibly my top side. Seeing the positioning of the Ezreal Karma, there's a high chance that they can get ganked there, so I immediately proceed up or on the top side instead of going for the Krugs, just in case that there's a gank that's gonna happen. We have 0 vision, and it's pretty risky to go on there or invade. Having no vision is very scary because this allows Vi to possibly catch someone and for them to burst. Lo and behold, lucky Kassadin decides to rift walk in. We punish him heavily, get him pretty low. He's able to rift walk away, but Ezreal is already there to go for the punish. That's why I didn't even need to use my flash. The next item that I'm going for is Spirit Visage. Knowing that their Kassadin and Jax does some magic damage, this is perfect since this will allow me to mitigate the damage as well as get a lot of healing. Bot side, another fight happens. I immediately use my ultimate. Look for a punish since their Kassadin is still down. It's gonna be a 4v5. We punish the Thresh. Mid lane is open but there's no creeps. So we just want to go for a jungle clear. Just in case that my team decides to engage, I'm there to help. Since Rengar can't do much if you don't have your ultimate. Jhin uses ulti to try to clear the wave but it's already too late. We get the mid tower, which is crucial. This opens up their map and allows us to punish them when they're split pushing with the Rengar plus Twisted Fate ulti. What I'm doing right now is waiting for the dragon to spawn, clear the camps bot side, and this will be perfect for me. Going back to the base or possibly looking for a fight. Thresh uses flash, I ping. This is something that we can take note later on, and I checked to see on what's the perfect item so that we could secure the dragon. I was thinking of going stone plate, but looking at their lineup, We're massively ahead. We have Spirit Visage. So this should be fine going for the Ruby Crystal. And the next item that I will be going for is most likely the Randuin's Omen to deny all of the crit damage their Jhin can give and become tankier. We place a control ward to see where their wards are. I use my ulti to look for a catch. Jax is out of position. We snare this guy and we poke him a bit. Get a bit of damage. They have no sustain. Even though their Jhin is trying to hit me, I have my second skill to get all of my HP back. Jax goes in. I look for the targets that are out of position. Jhin is able to flash out, but the Jax and Vi are doing something in the backline. We go back, look to punish. Nice dodge by the Jax. She's able to dash away with the use of the flash first skill. And overall, they actually won the trade, getting a 2-for-1 since we're not able to chase down anyone with them all having flashes. I can't start the dragon just yet. I'm waiting for my teammates to respond before contesting the dragon. We remove the ward. I'm still pretty confident that we can win this. It's just a bad team fight overall. And with them having no flashes, we could easily go for the punish. Vi goes in. I have my second skill to get my HP back. She ults me, but I'm still quite tanky. She placed out of position. And with their jungler gone, we're easily able to secure the dragon. And all of them are going in one by one. This is perfect for us. Punished by their positioning. Use my ulti to look for any targets that I can go for. Jhin is quite low on HP, but Jax sees me with the ulti, so I'm not able to go for the dive. I use my third skill to snare the Jax, and we just take their red instead. One thing that people usually ask is when to use my second skill or third skill. About 70 to 80% of the time, you always want to save your empowered skill for your second skill on the team fights so that you could last longer and remove their crowd control. But if you're looking for a catch and no one's targeting you, then you can use your third skill so that you can snare the opponents in order for your teammates to follow up and burst the target that you want to catch. I clear my own jungle since all of my camps are up. Randuin's is already available. I can get this anytime. Since we have a good early game, it's best that we don't throw this lead since they have a strong late game with the Jax Kassadin. If we make one mistake, they could easily get back into the game, and with our comp being very squishy with TF Ezreal Karma, they can get bursted by Kassadin once he's able to get his items. He's almost level 13. We're able to get our third item, allowing us to become even more tankier. And most likely, we're gonna be reaching this unkillable state wherein they won't be able to deal much damage due to the sustain that we have. Rengar tank is super annoying because not only are you very tanky, you also deal a lot of damage, so you can't be, ignored. Kassadin gets caught with our third skill plus TF stun. Thresh also out of position. We get 2 kills. A lot of catch potential on our team with a Twisted Fate stun plus Rengar snare. And with 2 members down, this will open up Baron for us to take. One note here is that we don't have any smite. It's 10 seconds, so we have to turn. Vi is seen at the Baron. She goes in for the flash, but very close call. 1k HP. There was 200 HP left after the Vi smite, and we go for a flash just in case Jhin flies. I don't know if his recall was about to finish. I just wanted to secure the kill. We go and burst the Jhin, and look at, if you see my damage, I'm dealing a lot of damage despite me building pure tank, which goes to show how strong this champion is. With 2 members down, this should be a tower that we want to take. Empowering the Baron minions. Thresh gets a good hook, but I have a lot of sustain with my second skill. Even though I get hooked again, we cancel the Thresh CC and get additional move speed with the second skill plus face rush, allowing us to easily escape sticky situations. We play it a bit safe, wait for our team to show up. We have the big wave top lane. Twisted Fate uses ulti at the mid lane. We are able to burst their Kassadin, not allow him to scale freely. And with the Baron buff, the top tower, very low on HP, we could go for a possible end. Our Baron is still up. Malphite is on the way. I was thinking if we would reset or just finish the game, but looking at my teammates, they seem confident that they could just go straight for the end. Thresh with a great hook. They catch our Ezreal. He goes down, but with our sustain plus the Malphite ulti, we're able to burst them down. Nexus hurts. Nice shield by the Karma. We live with 1 HP. And with their members at the fountain and Baron empowered minions, we just end the game right there. This goes to show how strong tank Rengar is in the current meta. Not only are we very tanky with all of the sustain that we have a lot of catch potential, plus damage in our kit. 97% Rengar at Grandmaster. We get MVP. Props to our teammates for playing well. Good follow-up on the engages. 8-0-11. Perfect game. 17k damage dealt as a tank, plus 14k damage taken. And with that, that is how you can abuse the tank Rengar in the current meta. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. That's it for me, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace out. Ciao, ciao.